Hello, good people. It's your favorite show where we get to meet the strongest women in business and life. And of course, it's the Gist with Tari show, and I'm your host. On today's episode, we get to meet an amazing personality. She's barrister Mrs. Bolou-Ebi Esther Ikotene. She's the Chief Responsibility Officer and Creative Consultant for Decor by QueenEsther. You're welcome, madam.
Thanks for having me.
So Decor by QueenEsther, yeah? What does Decor by QueenEsther do?
Okay, so Decor by QueenEsther is the trade name of an event styling company that is registered with CAC, named QueenEsther's Multi-Business Services Nigeria Limited. We're into the transformation of spaces. We do what is popularly known as event decoration. We're also an event management and planning company. Been in existence for 14 years now.
Wow. Trademark CAC. Well, we'll get back to that. You just mentioned, I understand that you've been in this business for 14 years and counting. I'd like to know, what has it been for you? Experiences and all.
It's been an amazing journey. Firstly, because I absolutely do not have any form of training whatsoever in events, planning and decorations. It came naturally as a gift, and I'm grateful to God for that. I was in university when I kept on doing this over and over for friends, family, and then one day it struck that I needed to make this a business so I could profit from it, and also to make it more effective and efficient. And I had one or two people that believed in me. I did jobs for them, and then from there we sprung up.
Wow, that's nice. I also understand that you are a lawyer, a mother, of course an entrepreneur. Changing spaces, or how do you call it? Being a decorator. How have you been able to handle all of these things as a lawyer, a wife, a mother, and then also a businessman? How have you been able to handle all of these things and still succeed while doing them?
Okay, so for an event planner or manager, you have to naturally have the gift of multitasking and excelling at everything you do. So I found out naturally as a child that I could do a lot and excel at them. That made me develop the idea, of being an event person. In occasions that had to do with my family and friends, you never see me in pictures. I'm always behind the scenes, making sure everything is going as it should be. Food, drinks, anything. I just know how to do that naturally. So when people around me want to do something, I'm the go-to person for this, that, and that. So it just came naturally, and I'm grateful to God because it's not something I learned. It's not something I feel if it wasn't a gift I would be able to do. It's quite tasking, it's quite demanding, and your brain just has to work like all around the clock, all the time, and you have to make it work.
Amazing. Wow. I'd like you to walk us through your creative process. How do you deliver on a job?
Okay, so basically, the first thing we do is we take the brief from our clients. They have a meeting with us where they tell us what exactly they want us to do for them. In that meeting, we also suggest what we think is best to suit their event. After that, there's commitment made. They pay a deposit, then we go straight into working. But before then, there's a client vendor contract which they sign after payment, and then we go immediately into planning how to execute the job. No matter the time space, there's a deliberate effort to bring all the pieces together. From printing, crafting, whatever it is, the designs, we conceptualize them, we plan, we prepare. A day before or 2 days before, we move to the venue with our props, and then we design the set according to specification for the event. that's basically it.
What kind of challenges do you have to go through on a regular?
So basically, every job is a challenge. We conceptualize the idea, we try to put it out on pen and paper, we try to see how it will flow. Then we run through the event from start to finish, making sure that there are no hitches when we want to execute. So on a day or two before the event, we just go there to execute what we already have planned. We meet different kinds of clients. We've encountered several difficult clients. They pay so little and they expect heaven on earth at their venues. We also have encountered amazing clients who pay so much and they are grateful for the little we do to transform their spaces. It's generally a tasking job. We involve our intellect from day one till the day the job is executed, and at the end of the day, God helping us, we always produce exceptional events to satisfy our clients.
Yeah. What's the best part of your job?
The best part of my job, every part of my job is interesting. I do it effortlessly and I enjoy doing what I do. However, the very best part for me is looking around after we're done with what we came there to do and seeing an empty, ugly space transform into somewhere that is heavenly, beautiful, and the smile on the faces of my clients when they step into the hall and see their spaces transformed. The satisfaction on their faces makes everything worth it.
Wow. Having said that, I'd like to know, what does failure mean to you?
Failure to me has been like a teacher. I believe there's no true success except you failed several times. It just shows you the way not to do it to achieve success. I've had times when I shut down my business. Shut down, sold my stuff, I gave up, but then I got up, I started again. Several other times, I can't name, maybe 5 or 6 times.
Oh, wow.
Within the space of these 14 years. So I have learned in this time how to package my business, approach my clientele, better ways to do my business, legally how to protect myself from liabilities. And yeah, it's been a whole interesting journey. I learned through it all. That's why I say failure to me is like a teacher, because I came out like having lectures from my experiences, having lifetime changing experiences that helped boost me and push me to where I am today. So just like I said, there's no true success without you failing. It just teaches you the way not to do it next time. And I'm grateful for the experiences because they've helped to build and mold me and my business and my brand.
Nice. We all woke up to a 2020 that nobody planned for. I'd like to know the toll that it has taken on your business.
Well, I think as a business person, for whatever happens, it's an opportunity. So how you react or respond to it is what determines your failure or your success. COVID came when we expected not. It was hard. We did almost 4 months without doing jobs, and that wasn't the plan at all. However, I knew it was an opportunity to do several things I'd been planning to do and never had the time to do because I was at one venue or the other. First of all, I started an events masterclass.
Wow.
I had 18 students. It was subsidized. I made some money and I think I impacted on my students. We had 3 classes every week for 4 weeks and it was a great time. It was lovely. I went into research, I put notes together, videos, pictures, they asked questions. At the end of the day, we did an exam online and they have certificates for it. This is something I've always dreamt of but wasn't able to do because I never had the time to do it. But COVID afforded me that opportunity. I have people saying, when is the next event masterclass? We want to be part of it. Secondly, because of COVID, I had time to also strategically plan adverts and other stuff for my business and my personal branding. I became deliberate about it. I had the time to invest in doing mock setups, taking shoots, making intentional advert material and content for my business, and I'm grateful for that too. Going forward, COVID is almost like a myth, is going away and we're back to venues. It made me also re-strategize on my business and improve on what I have to offer. So it's been great. It's been a lovely, I feel it's an opportunity that I decided to leverage on and I'm seeing results from it.
So should we say for you, COVID came as a blessing or anyway?
Yeah, a blessing in disguise.
Oh, okay. Let's say you have a room full of young ladies that wants to be in Queen Esther's shoes. I'd like you to just talk to them and then probably give them a word of advice.
Okay. So this question is quite endearing to me. The reason is because I wish I had someone to talk to me, to tell me these things I'm about to say. I never did, so I learned in a long space. The things I would have heard and adjusted on, I didn't know and there was no one to tell me. So I would say to any young aspiring entrepreneur, first of all, believe in yourself and what you carry. The first person to make your dreams coming true is you.
Yeah.
If you believe in what you do, what you carry, you go far. You need that confidence to take you through when you just, everything around you tells you to quit. Secondly, I like to say, impossible is nothing. It doesn't exist. Once you can think it, once it's an idea and it can actually come through your mind, it is 100% possible. All you need to do is start up, no matter how small, and keeping on. Consistency is key. It's like everything. When you keep showing up in the faces of your audience, of your crowd, and you don't stop, it makes you stand out. Everyone actually loves to identify with a success. They don't want to identify with failures. The person that failed is the person that stopped and never started again. So whatever you do, whatever you have thought of, whatever ideas God put in your head, it is 100% possible. Then I would like to say, in your journey as an entrepreneur, never take anything that happens to you for granted. They are all lessons, they are all dots that connect in the process. They all have a reason they are happening. And the best part of it is when you take the best out of any experience and you turn it to something good, it makes you better. Learn from every situation, good or bad. Then I would also like to say, do not be in competition with anybody but yourself. The truth is, if you keep getting better at what you do, in no time you become a trailblazer. It's just a natural thing that occurs when you're consistent in what you have to do. You keep focus and then you just keep doing it and keep getting better at it. Just be focused. Do not see anyone doing the same thing you're doing as a competition. The truth is you cannot do everything, and it's possible for people that do the same business to help each other. I always looked out for someone that could be that person for me. I met one or two, maybe they were threatened by my creativity or whatever, I do not know, but it was a difficult thing. I think that's why I had a longer stretch, before I finally could break even and come out as a success. So going forward, I think my last advice would be you don't need all the money in the world to start. Start as small as you can. Just keep building on what you've started, and in no time you'll become a success. I think that's it.
Wow. So people, this is what GWT is all about. It's not about perfect women, but people who have gone through different challenges, but they are still pushing on and then still making impact in their own little way. So earlier on the show, you talked about Decor by QueenEsther being different from your business name. I'd like you to explain that to our audience.
Okay, the name of the company is registered as QueenEsther's Multi-Business Services Nigeria Limited. That is the registered business name of the company. However, Decor by QueenEsther is a trade name. I would use the popularly known Coca-Cola, which we all call Coke. So Coke is the trademark. That's why you see Coke TM.
Okay.
And it means that's what everyone knows it as, the popularly known name. When you trademark a business, when you trademark a name, no one else can use it except you. It's unique to you. No one should have something that sounds or looks like it. It just portrays your business in a light that shows exactly what you're doing. And you trademark it under a registered name. So Decor by QueenEsther, once you hear it, you know it's referring to decorations by someone called QueenEsther. It's our trademark. That's what we're popularly known as. However, we register the company as QueenEsther's Multi-Business Services Nigeria Limited. So for most businesses, it's good to have a trademark. The trademark is like you're personally branding that product that you give. Do you understand me? You're personally branding that product that you give. So that's why I tell you QueenEsther's Multi-Business Services Nigeria Limited, trading under the name and style of Decor by QueenEsther.
Oh, nice. Anyway, we've come to the end of today's gist, and just to remind you, GWT is powered by the Pinky Modeler brand. At Pinky Modeler, we do every kind of makeup for all events: brides, trads, wedding guests, birthdays, and all. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media handles. On Instagram is GWT, Facebook is GWT, and on YouTube is Tari Odumo. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification button so that you'll be the first to get updates when it drops. I want to say a very big thank you to our media partners, Giraffe Pictures, and of course to my beautiful audience. Thank you so much. Until we meet again, thank you.